Hi traders, Crispin here from AlgoTrader. It is part 7. This is part 7 of the How to Trade Support and Resistance video series. So in the past few episodes we looked at how to define swing points, how to define fractals, how to basically put those together into forming a trend line, and how to draw those through swing points or fractals, depending on your point of view. And we also looked at price derived support and resistance levels, and we also looked at the inclusion of pivots. Since we recorded those last videos, we got the call correct about price basically coming down to test this lower level from this original trend line which we had drawn through these highs here, these two swing points. And sure enough, we saw a confluence of events at this point where price action tested both the downtrend and also this previous price derived support level or resistance level, which is 128.50 to all intents and purposes. And anyway, since then we saw the price come up, test yesterday's high, come back down again, retest this old trend line, then come back up, retest yesterday's high and break through. So going long would be the right call. If we look at the next areas of real resistance, we've got a big resistance level up here which also coincides with last week's high. That's being generated by our pivot system, the weekly pivots data. And really, probably in the interim, apart from possibly we've got this level here of previous price defined support and resistance, which is 129, which is also the magic number or a big number. So any big numbers are 128, 129, 130. They all tend to react and offer either support or resistance to price. So I would say that you've got a kind of confluence of events around this 129 level. So if you wanted to go long, your target should be around here, 129. But you don't want to enter too close. We're at 128.78, quite close. So really this video is going to be about how to automate a trading strategy based upon a trend line or support level entry point. So we're going to go long here. It's going to be a short-term long trade. So first of all, we need to load an expert advisor onto our MetaTrader 4 chart, and we've already done that. It's called FXA Trendline Trader Pro. And in order to actually execute this long position, I need a level to trade from. And I don't like any of these trend lines here. They're no good for us. I think realistically a better level would be using a price derived level, which I kind of like this level around here just below R1. And I'm using a trend line, I'm drawing it flat. And this trend line here, which we've just drawn, is going to be our entry point. And that trend line is trend line 34275. So I have the Trendline Trader Pro interface up here, and when I click on this trend line, the interface will synchronize with it automatically. And I'm going to define this trend line as a buy. I'm going to trade half a lot. I'm going to use a stop loss of, let's see, measure with the stop loss level. So if we enter, we want to have a stop loss probably around here. So quite a tight stop of about, let's say, let's give it a 15 pip stop, and my take profit level, I'm going to measure that out. It's going to be at least R2, so probably 30 pips there, so 2-to-1 risk reward, which is good. I'm going to take the whole lot out at 30 pips, and it's going to be a touch based trade. And when I've actually just selected the trading behavior, you can see the chart has changed a little bit, and so we can see our take profit level TP1, so it's giving me the trend line number 34275. So that means this TP1, take profit 1 level, exiting all of it at 100% of the position, it corresponds to trend line 34275, which is our trend line down here. And down here, slightly hidden by the chart, we've got a stop level which we've just defined at 15 pips below our trend line, which is this support level here. And this dotted line you can see, let me zoom in a bit. So So we've got this dotted line here just above our trend line. That's our trigger zone where the trade actually triggers. And I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. Let's make it a 3 pip trigger zone. So when I increase that value, you can see the channel increases. This trend line is set for a single order only. So once it's traded, it won't do anything else. It'll just basically trade once and once only. And so once again, what we've done is we've essentially set up a long trade. So we've configured this trend line as a buy touch. So price action, if it comes down and touches inside the trigger zone, which is here, let's just make the trigger zone a little bit more easy to see for you. That's our trigger zone there. So if we get a tick inside this trigger zone, the system will execute a long trade with a take profit up here. So we're going to be looking to potentially get about 28 pips, and our stop loss will be around this sort of level here, say 15 pips or so below entry. And that's it, we're good to go. We can just now leave this system to tick away, and providing MT4 is left on and you get price action ticking within this channel, then your trade will fill automatically for you. So once we've done all our analysis, we've done a top-down analysis, we've looked at all our support and resistance levels and made sure we're happy with our strategy, we can then simply set it all up and go and do something else. So I'm going to stop this video here, and I'll revisit this once we got a fill and talk you through it. Thanks for watching.